This video is about Phantom Lady, a glamorous and bodacious female superhero. After the first three images, Phantom Lady is presented on a generally chronological series of comic book covers and interior pages from 1941 to 2019. As the covers go by, lots of fascinating information is provided, including origin information, but may or may not correspond with the specific cover being shown. Over time, Phantom Lady has been portrayed in blue and yellow costumes. After watching the video, please feel free to add a comment as to if you have a favorite color for Phantom Lady's costume. Phantom Lady has had a variety of civilian identities and corresponding backstories, and has been published by several publishers. This video covers three of those publishers: Quality Comics, Fox, and DC Comics. Phantom Lady first appeared in Police Comics #1 in 1941, shown here, published by Quality Comics, and was created by the Eisner and Iger studio. This was towards the beginning of the golden age of comic books, which was from 1938 to 1956. It was an anthology title that also included the first appearance of Plastic Man and the Human Bomb. That issue established Phantom Lady's alter ego as Sandra Knight, the beautiful Washington, D.C. debutante daughter of U.S. Senator Henry Knight. She used a black light projector device, which allowed her to blind her enemies and make herself invisible. She drove a car whose headlights also projected black light when necessary. She was sometimes assisted by her fiancé, Donald Borden, an agent of the U.S. State Department. After Quality stopped publishing The Adventures of Phantom Lady, what was now simply Iger Studios believed it owned the character and assigned it to Fox Feature Syndicate, a move that later would cause confusion as to who actually owned the character's copyright. The Fox version featured the title Phantom Lady and ran from issue number 13 to 23, taking over the numbering of What a Life Comics. It is better known to contemporary comic book fans than the Quality Comics version because of the good girl art of Matt Baker. Matt Baker altered her costume by changing the colors to blue and red, substantially revealing her cleavage, and adding high-cut, loose shorts. Matt Baker was an American comic book artist and illustrator, best known for drawing early comic book heroines, such as the costumed crime fighter Phantom Lady and romance comics, and was one of the first African-American artists to find success in the comic book industry. Phantom Lady guest starred in all Top Comics number 8 to 17, but not on any of the covers, also with art by Matt Baker. Her rogues gallery in these two Fox titles included The Avenging Skulls, The Fire Fiend, The Killer Clown, Kurtz the Robbing Robot, The Subway Slayer, and Vulture. In 1956, DC Comics obtained the rights to the Quality Comics characters, which they believed included Phantom Lady, and reintroduced her 17 years later with a group of other former Quality heroes as the Freedom Fighters in Justice League of America number 107 in 1973, and shown here. As was done with many characters DC acquired from other publishers or that were holdovers from Golden Age titles, the freedom fighters were relocated to a parallel world. Their particular Earth was referred to as Earth X. On Earth X, Nazi Germany had won World War II. The team was later featured in their own Freedom Fighters series, the first of multiple series. At the end of the first series, the writers gave her an origin story, which goes as follows. One night, Sandra Knight happened across two would-be assassins targeting her father and steadily thwarted them with nothing more than a rolled-up newspaper. Sandra Knight consequently developed a taste for adventure and crime fighting. And after finding a blacklight ray projector that a family friend named Professor Davis sent to her father, she adopted the device as a weapon. Later, Phantom Lady appeared with the rest of DC's superheroes in Crisis on Infinite Earths, a story that was intended to eliminate the confusing histories that DC had attached to its characters by retroactively merging the various parallel worlds into one. This left Phantom Lady's Earth X days written out of her history, and the Freedom Fighters became a mere splinter group of the All-Star Squadron. DC also retconned the origin of Phantom Lady, established in Quality Police Comics, so that she now belonged to the prestigious Knight family of Opal City, a locale central to DC's Starman line of heroes. Her formative story was changed so that she overtook her father's would-be assassins with her fists instead of a newspaper. Lastly, she was given a more active role in the acquisition of the blacklight ray, which she no longer received from a mere family friend, but instead from a scientist named Dr. Abraham Davis, who then escaped from Nazi-controlled Europe. In 2006, a new Phantom Lady was introduced in Crisis Aftermaths, the Battle for Bloodhaven, shown here as one of the metahumans guarding Bloodhaven. She appears in the limited series Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters, issue number 1, shown here. Her name is Stormy Knight, and, like the original character, her father is a U.S. Senator, though no connection to the other Knight characters has been established. She seems to know Father Time and has hinted that they may have met before with him in a different guise, referring to his look as, "This year's look is Colonel Sanders. Time?" She acts like a spoiled movie star and treats her other teammates like the popular girl in high school would treat the geeks, especially the Human Bomb and Major Force, but shows some hint of respect for the new doll man, hinting that they worked together for some time. Her wristbands not only project light, but can bend reality. She does not maintain a secret identity. Like other members of the Bloodhaven team, this incarnation of Phantom Lady is a cold-blooded killer. Although there are indications in issue number 1 of Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters that she finds herself defending her actions and may be disturbed by what she is ordered to do. Also, in issue number 1, her father is depicted in a more sympathetic light as a man who might disband the Bloodhaven team if elected. He is murdered on the orders of Father Time and replaced by a doppelganger. It was believed that Senator Knight wanted to run America as a dictatorship enforced by a metahuman army shown through visions created by Uncle Sam. But it appears that the real person who wants America this way is the individual running shade. This figure, a cyborg named Gonzo the Mechanical Bastard, is impersonating Senator Knight. In the second issue of Uncle Sam and the Freedom Fighters, Stormy becomes a freedom fighter. She reveals that she has a degree in quantum physics and pretends to be a spoiled idiot so she won't end up like other socialites. Her adventures continue from there. In 2012, DC Comics published a new ongoing comic book, Phantom Lady and Doll Man, featuring completely new versions of the characters with no relation to their freedom fighter predecessors other than the character names. In late 2018, a new freedom fighter series was launched with a Sophia Becker version of Phantom Lady, set in an alternate world in which the Nazis had won World War II. In the near future, do you want to see more of Phantom Lady in comic books? Also in the near future, do you want a live action movie made about Phantom Lady? And if so, is there an actress that you want to have play her? Do you want one or more co-stars, such as Batgirl the Cassandra Cain version, Batgirl the Barbara Gordon version, Batman, Black Canary, Catwoman, Dollman, Green Arrow, Harley Quinn, Huntress, Poison Ivy, Power Girl, Starfire, Supergirl, Superman, Wonder Woman, or Zatanna? Do you have any movie plot ideas? Do you prefer to see Phantom Lady in a blue or yellow costume? More videos like this one, short and longer, can be viewed at the Comic Excitement Convention Female Superhero Hero playlist. Please like, comment, subscribe, and click the notifications bell.